Hi guys, my name is Alyssa and this is your Mars and Leo. So Mars is the planet of passion, sex, anger, irritability, passive aggressiveness, and all of that other wonderful fiery planet Mars shit. Anger, aggression, sex. That's what we'll go with that for right now. Anyway, and when it falls into Leo, which is another fire sign, it basically heightens the passion of the planet. And one of the things with Leo is, yes, it's ruled by the sun, so people who are Leos are very charismatic, charming, they think everybody revolves around them. Paulo, stop it. No, not right now. So they think everything revolves around them, blah, 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 blah. Here, it's okay. No, not right now. But they're also childlike and excitable and enjoy their friendships and all of that kind of stuff. So you put that into a way that they express anger, and actually a Mars and Leo person expresses anger in a very quick way, in a way that they actually don't want to upset too many people while they're doing it. Because it's not a royal complex here in Leo. This is not like, oh, I'm allowed to be angry and you're not. This is, I really don't want to upset the flow and the beauty around me and the excitement, and I don't want to get too angry because that gets too scary. If I ruffle feathers, I can't live a pleasureful life. So they're not going to really get very angry. But what will anger them is if you kind of do hurt their ego, because then at that point they're not willing to ruffle feathers anymore. You fucking hurt their ego and they want to destroy you and make you pay for that. So they will allow their passion and their blood to rise to defend their honor in that sense. And so as a Mars and Leo, that's what's going to really piss you off the most about people, is when they choose to say things that aren't true or to just bruise your ego. And then you will let off your steam. Leo is so passionate and loves pleasure. So actually, if you're Mars and Leo, we're going to go out on a limb and say that you probably love sex out more than anybody else. Okay? And you'd be like, oh, but Scorpio is a sex. You know, Mars and Scorpio can refrain from sex for a long period of time. And you got Mars and Capricorn, which is super sexual, super earthy and dirty. But they unleash themselves in sex. And they want this passionate, close relationship. A Leo can have sex. A Mars and Leo just wants to have exciting sex. Sometimes no strings attached, sometimes strings attached, whatever. They enjoy pleasure. And if you can give their body pleasure, they're going to want it all the time, because why would they not indulge in something like that? So you can rely on a Mars and Leo to always be up for having sex. Sometimes they might actually find that they just have sex with anybody and they don't really know how to control that, and maybe they get STDs or something. I don't know, but really they're not going to want to do that, because a Mars and Leo is also going to have high standards for the people they have sex with. They are going to let you know that the person that they banged was very attractive and had no STDs and was not trashy and not gross and doesn't sleep around with a lot of people. I might sleep around with a lot of people, my Mars and Leo. That person I just banged does not. So, I'm good. Actually, I haven't met one Mars and Leo with an STD, unless they're lying to me. They're very choosy, but they still like to have sex. So they might get into sexual relationships a lot with different people and just kind of enjoy the pleasure that their body can give them and someone else's body can give them. So something that you might find with them is that because they really enjoy what your body can give them, what they'll give to you, but it's more of a, I'm giving to you because you made me feel so good. And as long as they get off, their sex is good. Now, something you should know about the Mars and Leo is that they act with their heart. It's all heart, all passion. And that makes sense, because if it's a fire planet in another fire, it's not going to contradict the planet as much as enhance a certain area of it. And so the anger is not enhanced here. It's the passion that is enhanced in the Mars and Leo. The passion. They're very, very passionate. So the things that they love, they want to love. And the things that they do, they want to do. And they don't feel good sitting around in bad areas of life. They're not going to be the type of person who just trudges along in a shitty job, because that doesn't bring them passion and doesn't make them excited, and they need to find that, and they'll look for it. It makes them very admirable in that sense. Leo is a very good placement to have your Mars. It can at times become egocentric, like you won't be able to surround yourself with people who don't like you, which is okay. And you might get a little bit self-righteous, and maybe that's where your anger comes from, but you're not willing to hurt people in the process. Unless, of course, you have a lot of other things going on and your Mars and Leo is just kind of like strained in all different ways. I don't know. I'm not just saying this because I love Leos, because this has nothing to do with your Leo sun sign, but Mars and Leo, it's just heightened passion, heightened pleasure, heightened ability to love all things and get excited about things and making yourself feel good. As long as you can make yourself feel good, you can keep that anger that you might have towards somebody at bay. And so if you're with people, enough people that want to help you feel good, you're probably going to write off that person that bruised your ego, and you're going to be okay. As long as you get it off your chest. Anyway, that's your Mars and Leo.